Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is my August 22nd page, and I'm going to be honest, this is going to be a trial and error type page. I haven't done this before, but I have this idea in my head that I want to try, so it may turn out really bad. I don't know. I'm still going to try it. I'm still delayed, guys, so I apologize for the air conditioner. But to get started, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some lemon zest and I'm going to cover over the entire page, both sides. Alright, so now that all of that's colored over, what I had done was I took a 6x6 piece of cardstock and I had just folded it in half and drew a half circle and then cut it out to give myself this roughly, I think it ends up being like maybe a 5x5 circle. And I am going to, this is where I don't know if it's going to work or not. I'm going to try it. I am going to put it right here in the center where I had it folded. I'm going to put that up to the center, about where I want it to go on my page, height-wise. And then I'm actually going to take some desert sand and get some out on my mat here real quick and I'll show you. I only need a little bit for what I want to do. I'm going to take the baby wipe, find me a clean spot here. I'm going to dip it a little bit and then pounce it on there because I only want a little bit. And I'm going to literally just kind of pounce it around like this. Something roughly like that. Okay. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the leftover here on my mat and then I'm just going to kind of pounce it in the middle here. Done with this for now. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to take melted chocolate and the ink spray and try to just focus it as much as I can inside of this one little circle, but I'm gonna splatter it around. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the squeezed orange and I'm going to go around the circle as much as I can. Now, what I've done is I took a 2x2 square of cardstock, I folded it in half, and then I just did like I don't know what this is. Not really a circle, but the essential shape that I'm looking for is like a cat's ear. So that's what I got. It's roughly 2 inches by 2 inches. I just kind of went from the tip and curved it down all the way to the corner. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to take some of the Peony blush and put some on my map, kind of like I did with the circle, except I'm going to go around. Only takes a little bit. Going to grab the baby wipe, find me a clean area here. Just put a tiny bit on there because this is a very bright, prominent color and I want it to be as light as possible. And I'm going to start going around the circle. So I'm going to go right on top here and do kind of the same thing that I did in there. I'm just going to gently pounce the edge of it to create a outline. Like that. And I'm going to move over, line it up with this one and do the same thing. Alright, and then I'm going to get a little bit more paint out. And I'm going to go in between here and here, but I'm going to like lift it up to where the petal sticks out further. Now I'm going to fill in the areas around the outer part here. This is where we're at so far. The next thing that I have is I have this stamp image from rose-colored glasses, the Dylusions rose-colored glasses, and there's usually ants up here, but honestly they're a pain in the butt to cut out, so I just snipped them right off, and I'm going to put it right here in the middle. But first what I want to do is I want to go in and I want to make lines, because that is essentially going to be where I do my writing, right there inside that little circle. So I'm going to go in with I'm going to use my journal block, and my plan is to just go in, and I may have to outline my circle first, so let's do that. I'm just going to go right on the inside of here. Just take my block here, and I'm going to start making me some lines on both sides. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in, I'm going to put a simple little border in between each one of these small lines. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this stamp from Branching Out. I'm going to ink it up. And then I'm just going to stamp up one side here. Alright, and then I'm going to ink it up again and I'm going to stamp up the other side. So I went in and I just took some desert sand and colored over the eyes. Now I do like it like this without it. It's pretty. But I want it to be a little bit silly, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop the eyes just right here and make it a little weird face thing. Why not? So I'm just going to snip these right in half so I can get them stuck down right about, well, do I want them down there? Oh, they look better down there. Probably right about there. And I'll be right back. Now the last thing I have to do is go in with my black Posca paint pen and outline the little glasses. And that's it, guys. That is my entire page for the day. Like I said, you don't have to put the glasses on. I wanted to just because it makes it sillier. It was pretty before, at least I thought so. I did not go in and outline the petals with the black Posca paint pen because there's a good chance that I'll go in and I'll do some writing back there as well. I don't know, we'll see. But I hope in some way this page gives you some kind of inspiration. If you like the video, please give it a like. I thank you so very much for watching. And until the next time, I hope you stay safe, stay warm, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.